obviously play. Jimmy Sullivan, one of our veteran players. I think Jimmy's right around 62, maybe. Doing a real good job out there.
I think that's giving him a little 62. I think he's
older.
I think you're being too kind on that age.
Tom, I hope the folks at home can keep up with this game. I know it's pretty fast, a lot faster than the Red Wing games, but we have fun out here.
Again, that's correct. That's what it's all about. Face off to the right for the Kings goalie, right off the face off, and that is covered.
Folks, you can always play this back in slow motion and slow it down a little bit if you really have trouble following the puck.
Well, Kurt Lesnow had mentioned that an hour game usually takes an hour and a half to watch. So a face-off one right at the draw, back to the point, shot wide, and the Canadians retrieve it. Nowicki.
There we go. Break out.
Dave Wall.
Nowicki. Oh.
And an errant pass. Still good on the play.
Nowicki's a sniper here.
Gotta watch Nowicki. He's looking around. Oh, and Wall just under his skate.
It's not kept in at the line. Look at this.
Here comes Jason. Far side. Jason looking around. He takes the shot. Rebound. Right out front. A man scramble. Rack. Oh, and that one has just hit someone out front.
He had a clean shot on that one.
Sure did. And the Wiki will, for the Kings, that will be an icing.
Looks like a pretty good pace night, Tom.
Yeah, not too bad. The Kings again. This is a must-win for them in the crossover. They don't have anybody with them, I don't believe. You know what the lower division is at this point? The lower seeded teams?
I do not. I think the big game tonight obviously is going to be the Sabres against the Blackhawks.
Yeah, that should be.
Everybody's going to watch that game.
Two good teams facing off against each other, and that's next. Again, the Kings with control over the line.
Nice
a
move.
Shot.
Good save.
And that was covered up again, and no, do they have a sub goalie tonight for the Kings?
You know, I believe that is the sub goal. That's a young guy. What's his name? Brian?
No, he's not giving up too many rebounds. Again, the face-off is to the right of Kings goalie. We will just call him for the sake of Brian. Rob Duff in the draw, wins it back over to Nardoni. Nardoni swings around to the far boards over to Jim Sullivan. Sullivan looking, tries chipping it out, gets it out. Duff. Robbed up over to Mike Wilson on the far side.
Tape passing.
Well, let's tape the tape. And
nice save by George.
Kiprios won't take any
rebound there, Tommy.
And he won't take any chances, I don't think, with a 1-0 lead, and that may be all he needs.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised the Canadians come out as fast as they have. They usually get off to a pretty slow start. Usually warm up maybe about the third period, but the first period's been pretty good so far.
And
a lot of action.
Just outside, the Kings fail to keep it in, and they regroup up at center. Jim Sullivan on the left wing. Sullivan looking around. He dumps it in behind the net. There's Larry. I don't know what Larry's last name is. I had him on the team last year.
I think that is last name. Larry last name.
Larry. Sullivan makes a move on the boards and
should be icing.
Loses the puck, and sure enough, icing for the Kings with the score. The Canadians won. The Kings nothing. First period action here from the beautiful confines of the Hazel Park Ice Arena here in Viking Arena in Hazel Park, Michigan.
Yes, sir.
Rob Duff at the draw against Jason. Duff wins it.
Oh, Jimmy
Rack
just
intercepts it.
Couldn't pull it back.
Art Rack up over the line. He dumps it over the far boards into the corner.
Waiting for that winger to break, Tom. He never broke.
Yeah. Jason's a fast kid, but if he can keep it under control, he skates like a freight train out there and can create a lot of openings, but most of the time his play is scrambled.
So are half our brains.
And he's a young kid, so he should be...
he's one of the youngest in the league, I think.
Yeah, he should be...
Both goalies playing really close to the vest tonight. They're really covering up the puck quickly and not allowing any rebounds.
Again, Lesnow at the draw against Jason again. He seems to be out there the whole time, but Jason loses that draw. And got to watch out for Nowicki along the boards. He pinches in on Sheeman. Sheeman makes the play, and Art Rack will start up over the neutral zone. Art.
Take the puck next time, Art.
Yeah, he needs to deliver that. He threw it back to the point. That went under the stick, and here comes Dave Wall with the puck.
That was a planned play, folks.
Just outside.
One more skate.
Just outside the reach of Lesnow. Lesnow slaps it back in. Nowicki in the corner looking for somebody in front. Nowicki still there. Hits a couple skates.
There we go.
Bounces to the point. Nardoni with the shot.
Nice shot.
George right on and not a rebound.
Nice shot. Mike Nardoni, one of the better point men in the league.
And
Nice clean shot off there, Tom.
playing with the hip, or with one less hip, along with 50% of the league.
He could have just had too much sex earlier tonight.
That's not what he claims. Doesn't get anything from what he says.
You know, hockey players are. We get a lot of sex.
Nice pass by Paul Sheeman up the boards. Still pinched in to Wiki in a battle. Wins it back to
Oh, this is going to
Sheeman.
be a good one here.
Sheeman takes it off the Wiki stick, clears it up the boards, and the Canadians break out 3-on-2 if they hurry. Overskates the puck, goes across ice, still alive, and nothing develops there as the play is broken up at center and cleared back into the Canadian zone. Paul Sheeman picks it up. Sheeman fakes wall out, dumps it over the line, back over to neutral zone. Play is dumped in deep in the far corner. Pappas. Pappas looking. Pappas up the boards to Dave Wall. Out over to Kurt Lesnow. Lesnow up over the line. Lesnow looking.
Rip it.
Lesnow again with the shot. And that one
Over the crossbar. Didn't do him any good.
sure did rip it wide, didn't he? And Dave Wall again.
Sides, boys.
Wallow dump it in, and no change on this.
Come on, where's the forecheck?
Less than a minute to go, and it looks like the Kings are kind of standing
there's no
around.
forecheck out
No,
there.
absolutely not.
30 seconds to go in the period. Oh, here's a giveaway. Oh, look at this. Wow, nice shot, Kurt.
Dave Wall retrieves it in the corner. Wall looking around right in front.
Oh, two Kings wide open. And it just hopped over their sticks.
A lot of bad bounces for the Canadians here. Another cross-ice pass to Sheeman, and he'll just chip it out over the line. And a quick pass up to Rob Duff. Duff makes a move over one move.
Watch this
Duff
shot.
looking around again. Duff in around the board, in around the net.
Oh, they
Tries to-
squeezed him nicely.
Yeah, he tried dumping it out front, nobody there, and Tom Galano lead the rush. Hits Jim Sullivan, bounces right back over to the Canadians, and just as time expires, a late shot, but some very, very good action here in the first period
It
from
was
the
a good period.
Canadians and the Kings.